ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Something Slightly Different with your host, Charlie. That's me! I, of course, am pouring my Mountain Dew, as is per tradition, as I need that extra bit of jolt, although some of you out there are probably going, dude, you were like, and you do not need it, but hey, I might need it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the final stretch for Extra Life. As you might know, this is going to be my 4th year of participating in Extra Life, which of course is the 24-hour game-a-thon, which I will be starting at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, and I will be playing through on Saturday, November 7th, and I will be playing till 4 a.m. on Sunday morning. If you are interested in watching the feed, you will have the ability to watch me on twitch.tv/alteredconfusion. That's all one word. I will be streaming all my games. Now, I know that a lot of you out there are just dying to know what games will Charlie be playing. And of course, I wanted to tell you real quick that one of them will be the new indie box game, and that of course is Axiom Verge. I will also be playing a couple of the other indie games I have on my computer right now. So that means I can't tell you because I already gave you one game for today. But have no fear, I will be playing several different indie games that you definitely want to check out. I will definitely play them. Wow, that's a lot of definitely's. I will be playing them previous to the 24-hour game-a-thon, just so that I know that this is going to be a game that people will enjoy, and that I will also enjoy, because I'm not going to play a game that is going to be boring as sin for everyone. That would suck balls. Anyways, excuse me, gotta take my medicine. Now let's do something slightly different. Is it just me, or does it weird anyone else out when you try to continue a TV series after you replace the main character? Now, I know that there's several different animes that they don't replace the main character. They actually just keep the exact same cast. Literally, both the good guys and the bad guys, and then literally just go, well, we're just going to change it up a little bit. We're going to change this area, and they're going to go this area that time. El Hazard, by the way. Hello. But I was watching a British TV show called Rebus. And like the first 6 episodes, he's the brother of Evie from The Mummy. Okay, so I don't remember the dude's name. So he's the detective. He's Detective Rebus. And then he has this love interest who turns out to be the actress who plays Catelyn Stark in Game of Thrones. Which, if you have not seen Game of Thrones, you need to watch it. Unless, of course, you are against blood, guts, gore, and lots of sexual stuff and nudity. I mean, and swords and dragons. And yeah. You need to watch it. Anyways, so you got these like 6 episodes that are like an hour and 15 minutes long. I'm like, all right, I'm really digging this. And so I'm watching. After the 6th episode, the next season starts. And I'm like, huh, there's a character here that I have not seen before. I'm thinking, okay, this dude is about to get and then Rebus is going to jump in from the previous episodes. And it turns out that this old Scottish dude or Irish dude, I'm not exactly sure, is now Rebus, which is, what the fuck? It would be like watching, it would be like watching Firefly. And for the first, okay, I know that Firefly only existed for 13 episodes, though I think only 12 were aired, something like that. It would be like watching Firefly. And for the first 4 episodes, it was Nathan Fillion. And then for the rest of the series, it was Doug Ray Scott. What? You can't recast the main character and still have the same damn name. There's no advance in time. There's no nothing. And yet they're just like, no, it's the same guy. He's just 100 pounds heavier and about 30 years older. But it's the same guy. But the rest of the characters, of course, have also been replaced. It's just like, what the f happened? Hello? Hello? Something's wrong. Anyway, that's my 2 cents about that. Yes. I feel like I need to tell you something else, but I can't remember what it is. Have I been watching any TV shows? I've been watching a lot of, like, I'm a huge fan of, like, paranormal TV, so, like, A Haunting, The Haunted, an Alaska Haunting, My Ghost Story, My Haunted House. Is there another one? Paranormal Activity. That's a good one. So I love that stuff. And then for some reason, I go like to I don't want to say it's the other extreme, but I also really enjoy Homicide Hunter, Lieutenant Joe Kinda. And he's basically talking about the close to 300 homicide cases that he solved. I like his way of delivering, like the main pieces, because they'll do they do this reenactment, and then you'll have these like key pieces where they'll go back to the actual retired Lieutenant Joe Kinda, and he's like in this like leaky warehouse with like no lights, but there's enough spotlights around him that's just got him in picture, and he's like. They were, the reenactment is that the character who's playing Joe, the actor who's playing Joe Kinda, talks to a witness. He goes, "Well, you need to talk to Joe Smith," and then it goes back to the real Joe Kinda. And he goes, "Joe Smith, I don't know this guy. Maybe we need to be friends. Hello, Joe Smith." And you're just like, "Yes, kick ass." I mean, it's real stories, which is sad because there's a lot. As a parent, there are certain stories when you hear these real life police stories, crime stories, murders, abductions, all that stuff, and you have this. You're just like, oh God, I don't want to feel that pain because I have children of my own now. And I know that some of you out there who are going to be watching this video are going to be like, I don't have that feeling yet. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If you have, it might be on par with, let's say you have a pet, a favorite dog, a favorite cat, something that you have at your residence domicile right now. And let's say that someone tragically killed it, murdered it, ran it over with the car or something. You're going to feel emotion. And then if you see a story about someone who had to suffer through that kind of experience, you're just like, I don't know if I could do this. Which is why that there are certain shows that I'm like, oh, this sounds like a very interesting show. And then I watch it and it's about, this a young child mysteriously dying. And I'm like, I can't watch that because I can relate to it too much. And it's interesting. Parenthood will do that to you. Anyways, on a brighter note, if you do want to throw a little bit more money into the charity event that I of course am participating in, which of course is Extra Life, once again, November 7th, 4 a.m. Eastern Time to 4 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, which is the 8th, you can go to extra-life.org and then type in altered confusion, space confusion, and then you will pull up my profile, and then of course you could donate to that group. Remember that Zelius is going to be a part of the broadcast at some point. We will be doing the entire live stream on Twitch as of right now, and should be interesting. Probably going to be highly delirious, but that's part of the fun of playing 24 straight hours. So yeah. I, of course, will be playing Axiom Verge, and I'll be playing quite a few other games, so be on the lookout for all the amazing games I've been playing. Independent developers are amazing individuals, and when they put their blood, sweat, and tears into something, and they go through a couple of the right steps, where they get god darn lucky, they make these games that are easily able to rival the AAA titles, the sequels, reboots, the regurgitated crap that is out there. And so I say to you, viewer, never, ever, ever, ever think because the indie games do not have a humongous staff or they don't have the most photorealistic graphics, that this game cannot compare in quality and amazingment, which is just it's a word I made up, in comparison to other AAA titles out there. Now, I'm not saying that, I don't enjoy, I thoroughly enjoy some Uncharted, Heavy Rain. I'm currently playing Halo 5. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing wrong with AAA titles. I'm just saying that there's so many independently developed titles that you need to know about. And I hope that through our live stream, of course, our Thursday night hangout, which of course is every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time till 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time, where we get to talk, we get to shoot the shit. You want to talk about a specific topic? Throw it at us in the chat room on Twitch. We are more than happy to change topics, to jump to something completely different, because we know that that's what you want in the show. Yeah, we've got a script, but screw the script. If you want to just shoot, just chit chat the entire hour and 15 minutes, we are more than willing to do that. We want a conversation. We want individuals to be able to just combine your amazing brain powers and create the show that is both unique, awesome, and will never be able to be duplicated every single week. So please tune in, tell your friends, and that's it for my Something Slightly Different. So for myself, Charlie, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the very, very near future, where I'm sure I'm going to be revealing more of my games that I'll be playing this weekend.